Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are back. I know, right? It's been a bit. I'm aware. Don't get me wrong. I just needed a little R&R, little break. It's been busy month, to say the least. And, yeah, some of my passion wasn't quite there at the moment. And I'm hoping that it rekindles itself. But in the meantime, I will be uploading as I upload with what I'm enjoying to play. That's kind of the way I'm going to work things around here. I know a lot of you are here for my Minecraft content, and I appreciate you all so much. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. But yeah, all things considered, if I'm not feeling it or it's too much to kind of fire up for me, I am going to potentially just play, something else. I've been so addicted and so loving my Stardew Valley stuff. It was literally every day. All I wanted to do was play, and that's still the case. That is still 100% what I would like to do almost all the time. So I appreciate those that are watching that content. I appreciate those that are watching Minecraft, and more than anything, I appreciate you all for being here. Okay. I'm hoping to have like maybe some other new games and things like that we can try and explore and, stuff like that. Like I know All the Mods 9 came out. Cool. Don't get me wrong. It sounds fun, but at the same time, I don't really want to divulge into another Minecraft pack or anything like that. So we're just going to keep it chill. We're going to do our best. And it's time for us to go back a little bit, because I need to get a little bit of automation done. And the reason I need some of this automation done is I'm sure before too long here, we are going to run into this. So I want to get all of our catalysts the possibility of being auto-crafted, okay? Or at least hopefully auto-crafted. I don't know how much of it can be done, but I'm gonna do my best here to try to get some of these things somewhat situated and ready for me. The crystalline one, I think, is the one that we're gonna struggle the most with, but maybe not. Maybe it'll be pretty straightforward. But as you can see, we just crafted up a whole bunch of things. So let's kind of throw these into the system. So do I want to space all these out? You know what? I'll do all of my components here. And then on this side, I'll do all of my catalysts, at least for now. We can always change that up if required. So now, all things considered, I can just craft catalysts, right? Now, the whole goal here is to get this conflux one, right? So let's add that as well to our crafting. Where is conflux catalyst? Right there. Perfect. Let's just see how much we're missing when we go to craft this unit, right? Because that's going to be real telling real quick, all right? So the catalyst, perfect. And if we go with the conflux catalyst and we say 1, what are we missing? Osmiridium plate. That's it? That's all we're missing. Okay. And I think that's in this guy here, if I recall. Yeah, the osmiridium plate. Okay, so how do we get osmiridium, right? I don't think I have it, as far as I'm aware. Osmiridium. We have osmium dust, okay? So how do we get the osmiridium? So that looks like we are hot osmiridium or molten. I don't know which one at the moment, but so we need osmiridium dust, and argon seems to be the way to go. So osmiridium dust, well, we need to mix osmium and iridium. That seems pretty straightforward. That sounds quite simple. So let's grab ourselves just an HV mixer. I think this is going to be pretty darn easy. Do we have iridium? We have iridium ingots. Ah, okay. So we have iridium ingots. We need to get iridium dust, which I think we can just macerate down some dust here. Yep, indeed. So let's also grab ourselves a macerator. I'm pretty sure it came with the dust, but you know what I mean? It's one of those things. I also did not review the last episode and what it is we were doing before this one. So I might still go and do that before we get too carried away. Maybe there's something I like to have some continuity between them, but it's a possibility that we might not, right? So, all right. So macerator, let's throw that down there. That's good. Let's see if I remember how to do all of this. It's actually been a little bit. And I'm not going to lie. I pretty much just fired up the game and we're jumping in and playing because why not? You know, it's one of those beautiful details of Minecraft where you can jump in and play and have fun and all that jazz, right? Okay, good. So this guy here, we are going to do the smart limited filter. Good. And we're going to say iridium. Now, I'm guessing that we're going to create a loop here, right? I'm going to put iridium ingot in here. And this is just going to loop with wherever I'm cooking the iridium. Is that going to be the case? Possibly. I don't know where I'm cooking the iridium. How do we cook the iridium, I guess? So we are doing blast furnace, right? So this guy here, somewhere, maybe here? No. Here? It's one of these. Maybe it's over here. Might be in this system here. There's our iridium. Okay. So we are about to basically create a bit of a loop. And that's not ideal, to say the least, but it's going to have to be what it's going to have to be, I think, here. So we're going to insert our iridium. Boom and boom. Now, I am a little concerned. I'm very concerned, to be honest. So if I do this, you know what? Let's actually change this up, right? Let's actually, yeah, I'm going to change this up. My thought process here. I think we are better off building a little bit of a system here to get things done rather than what I was doing there. I don't want to create a loop, right? So let's go here, for example, and I'm going to throw the macerator there, and we'll put this guy. Where did my filter go? Oh, it stays in there, doesn't it? Yep. We got to get it. Thank you. No, this connection. This connection? No, this connection. Hello? Boom. How do we... Down. No. Do I have to put something there, I guess? Okay. Let's try this. Boom. No, that's not going to work. Let's just put down this guy for a sec. Let me take that and take that. Okay, good. Good enough. Anyways. So, that trim can be put away like so. That can be put away up there. You know, one of the nice things about Minecraft, man, I never miss a beat, guys. It's just natural. It comes right on back. It's so nice. Okay, so we have our conveyor on the front here. We have our drawer, which I'll set up a new one. That's fine. We're going to have two of these. So drawers, locks, away we go. So this guy's going to be locked here, right? And we're going to obviously key that in, and we're going to downplay it. So in this mixer now, we are going to change this guy up a little bit. So we have this connection, which is good. This guy is set accordingly. So let's just, we should still have our configuration tool set. So let's just do that. Okay. So that should do that. And we are not going to be extracting. Okay. So in here, for example, we're going to have our iridium ingots for 4. That should start working. Beautiful. Silence you. Silence. Okay, good. And that should then put iridium dust here. But I don't want that, actually. No, I don't. I do not want that. So, we don't need this other drawer. We don't need this guy either. What we need to do is we need to conduit out of there and into the mixer. Okay, So I think the best way to do that is... What is the best way that I'm going to do this? Well, first of all, I don't need that conveyor on there. So let's just click that off. Thank you. Very good. And let's put that down here. We'll also put our lock drawer down there because that's going to be our final output. Now, here, I need to bring in the osmiridium and the item from up here. So if we do an extract on, say, light gray, sure, no big deal, right? Nothing's going anywhere yet. This guy we're going to insert on light gray. Okay. And then I'm also going to filter this because we don't need a ton of it, right? We'll filter this to the 4 and then also the, let's grab the osmium dust as well. Okay. To 4. Like so. Excellent. Okay. So that's going to be inserting on light gray. So now we should see 4 iridium. Very nice. I'm going to add the extra in there. Coming from here into there. Which means this dust is not hitting our system. It's separated from our system. Now, the osmium, though, is a little bit more tricky to get in here. So I think I actually need to add another ME interface here, which, how are we doing on channels, by the way? 14 to 32. Perfect. Nailed it. So this guy, sadly, is only going to be for that light gray output. Right? So boom. And this is going to extract only on light gray, always active. Right? This guy is not connected. So that's good. So in here now, we can put our osmium for 4. And that should go down here like that. And our osmiridium requires a programmed circuit of 1 to run. Nope. I need an LuV. I need an LuV mixer for this. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. This is Ivy. I don't even think I have LuV stuff, do I? Was that my hurdle? Did I just duplicate something that I probably should have remembered from a while ago? I think so. I think so. Okay. That's all right. Let's take a look. I want to get this done, right? So we need this guy here. What do we need to get this done? Right? I guess is the next question. So the elite mixer. We need the LuV Machine Hull. We need the rhodium plated palladium plate. Okay? Rhodium plated palladium ingot. So I need to make that first. And that is rhodium plated palladium dust. All right, what do we have there? We have rhodium, but we do not have the rhodium plated dust. So this is an IV level machine of aluminum, palladium, and rhodium. IV level mixer though. So that's going to go on this line here with these guys, etc. Okay. I've already made some of these mixers, so let's jump into here and make ourselves a mixer. IV Machine Hull is missing. Okay. IV Machine Hull. Machine Hull. Let's take a look. This guy here, we're missing the IV machine casing. So why am I missing that in that recipe? I guess. Mixer. Boom. Yeah, we're just missing one. Okay. Do I not have the machine hull? I guess. So IV machine hull I don't have. Okay. Perfect. We are slowly but surely working away through the problems. So we need the IV machine casing. Boom. Done. Not the iron wrench. Let's get our other wrench. Okay. The ultimate wrench. Okay. Very good. And of course, the machine hull. Like so. The platinum cable, I think we have everything else for that. So I'm pretty confident in this otherwise. So IV machine hull, I guess, there. And we'll throw the casing down there. That'll be fine. I like to mix things up at times, right? So, okay. So the mixer of the elite. Boom. Now we should be able to make it. Excellent. Very, very nice. So that gives us access to make the rhodium, palladium, etc. dium. Right? Did I say that right? We do need some lumium wire, though. Lumium wire, which I do not have set up. Okay. Quite a few things to set up here. I did not do a very good job of configuring this. You know that? I just didn't. So this guy here, we are going to need to get ourselves a wire mill for that. All right. So if we add our lumium like that and our rhodium like that, I think I only need 2 of that, and 6 palladium. Boom, we are up and running. Very nice. To get our rhodium plated palladium dust. What were you building again? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Sort of. Not really. Oh, God, I need to make another blast furnace. Oh, no. That is terrible. But yeah, very good stuff. I love it. Was there even a quest? I don't even know. Where am I at? What am I doing? Probably mid game, probably late game, right? Rhodium something or other. Yeah, rhodium plated palladium ignet. Yeah, okay. We're in the right territory. That's fantastic. We're building things. Did I just throw away my key? Yeah, I did. Nice. Okay. We're in the right territory, at least. We're building things. That's the main thing here, okay? I have the dust. Now I need to build a blast furnace to go with it. And I think, if I recall, these are all occupied, right? Yeah. Magnesium diboride. What do we got here? We got yttrium barium. Oh, God, that's right. I was doing all this stuff. We got HSSS, which we don't have any of. Okay, good to know. That's actually... How much of the HSSS do I have? Okay, 711. Anyways, I don't know what I'm missing in that process. HSS dust is osmium, iridium. Oh, because we're cooking the iridium, basically. Okay, anyways, all good. Not a big deal. So I need to build myself another blast furnace to get this thing cooked up, which the hot rhododendron, it's an IV level machine at tungsten steel capacity. So tungsten steel, and we are already at IV, I believe, for some of these, potentially. We have EV. I swear one of these was IV, like 2 energy hatches, basically. 2 EV ones. Yeah, this guy here. So this would be at IV level already. Yeah, it is. Good. Awesome. And what are we making here? Iridium. Oh, okay. The thing that we're out of everywhere. Gotcha. Yeah, noted. How do I get more of this again? Osmiridium. Things that I don't have access to just quite yet. Oh, yeah. It's the iridium chloride stuff, right? Yep. I found it. I found it all. It's this guy here, I believe. Iridium chloride, which is all of that stuff. Yeah, got it. Okay, I'm going to build a blast furnace here because, well, that's what we got to do. You know, we need like 40 million of these things. So just one of those little details. All right, so I think we're at the stage here where if I've done everything correctly, here's hoping. Here's hoping. I'm just going to leave it open. We should be able to get our rhododendron blah, blah, blah palladium thing. So let's go up here and let's go here. Excellent. Rhodium plated palladium. We got it. And we throw it in there like so. Awesome. And I do have that backlogged and things like that accordingly. So why were we building that? That's the real question. I don't remember, and it's fine. So, yeah, we got that guy done. Excellent. So that leads us into a Noma coin. Always fun. But that gets us into LuV Machine Hulls, sort of, kind of. It looks like I also need this polyphenylene sulfide. Is that a thing that I need as well? It looks like a thing that I need. Sodium sulfide. Sodium and sulfur. Oh, that should be pretty easy, actually. Okay. Chemical reactor. Chemical reactor. Okay. Not the hardest. Not the hardest. And it also produces us some salt. That's kind of cool. Okay. Why do I need that? Let's see. LuV machine casing. That's just the plates. So that's not too bad. I can make those. LuV Machine Hull. It's the PTFE. Oh, the niobium titanium wire. Again. Okay, that's why we need the polyphenylene sulfide sheets. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So not too bad. Let's see about making that guy as well. So I think we need a couple of chem reactors. I think 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. This one hopefully should go pretty quick. And I think I'll set this guy up a little bit off camera here because, you know, that way I can just do it nice and quickly. And I think we'll do it in a channel, kind of like what we've done with some of these other ones, right? So this one might just feed into that one because I don't think there's really a need otherwise for the sodium sulfide dust. Is there? No, that's it. Okay, cool. Good to know. So I can just straight up go, okay, conveyor belt, boom, right? We can get out our wrench, screwdriver, I mean. There we go. And we can export. Perfect. Nailed it. All right, good. And then I can throw this guy down. And then here we will insert and extract accordingly. Okay, very good. All right, so there's our polyethylene sulfide. Again, not that complicated of a setup, just a couple of chem reactors. I did have to make some dichlorobenzene, which is chlorine and benzene, first to kind of get that whole process done. But as you can see, we're processing it up nice and accordingly. Not really a concern whatsoever. So now that we have that, we need to get ourselves prepared for this guy here, which requires the thin polyphenylene sheets, right? So that's going to be what? Extruder. Okay, we got to get it into bar form, I guess, first, right? And then we'll go from there. So bar form, we need to get it done from the liquid. So we're going to do a fluid solidifier. So again, I will work my way through this. I know, right? It's not the greatest and the best or anything like that, but let's grab that solidifier. Oh my lord. All my tools and stuff are just messed. It's so annoying. All right. So iron screwdriver, I'm just going to make some because I'm getting annoyed. Anyways, I'm going to do this up, and then we should be able to get into the LuV setup accordingly. All right. Well, another fun little beautiful step where we get the niobium titanium dust, and let's bounce on up as we should be. Oh, yeah. 1, 2. There we go. Got it. Got it. Knew there was a step I was missing. And that's going to get us the hot niobium, the titanium stuff, right? Just the stuff is what I'm going to call it. I think I already set it up as well to come through here. So as soon as we get one, which it shouldn't be too long, we should be able to start on the next step. And that next step is we're going to need a... Why is this set to number of items? No, that's right. Wire mill. I need a wire mill. There we go. You got to type enough. I see how it is. All right. So with the wire mill, that's going to get us the neo. So the hot neo gets the niobium titanium. The niobium titanium is going to get us our niobium titanium wire. Ooh, that's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. There we go. We got that. That's good. And that can go right there. Excellent. Then our wire mill, where are we making wires again? Right here. Okay, good. So we'll throw that guy down like normal, and we'll get this one set up for our neo biome, titanium, etc., etc. Okay? No big deal. See? We know how to do this. We know how to do this. Yes. We are expert Minecrafters around here. All right, there we go. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This guy, we will throw our neobium in. Neobium titanium. We'll throw in 4 of them. We'll set this to number 1 because we just want the wire. And, of course, we need to add that block to here. Beautiful. So that should go over to here. Let's just silence that as well. And right. Why aren't we getting it? Hello? Oh, I know why. Haha. Expert Minecrafters around here. There we go. Neobium titanium wire. Excellent. So that'll get us, 64 of that guy. All right, now what are we working on again? Well, we are working on the fact that we got the polyphenylene sulfide, right? And now we need to get ourselves the LuV Machine Hull. And that requires the neobium titanium setup, right? And that then comes over here to our assembler, which now we have the neobium. I can't say that. We're not saying this, okay? We're just not. That's the way it's going to work, all right? And that's going to set us up with the right amount of wire at all times so that we have it basically up and running. So we'll do that. We'll do that. Excellent. We'll go here. We'll put away our Noma coin, and we'll get that done as well. Okay. Neobium titanium cable. Beautiful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, this is going to open us up to LuV, right? So now I should be able to go LuV casing, right? We're not going to use the iron wrench. We're going to use the ultimate wrench, even though it seems to be annoying, to say the least. And then the LuV machine hull should be capable, right? So if we go LuV, as you see, we have the circuits and stuff, but once we add these guys to the system, like so and like so, this should allow us to get ourselves some LuV machine hulls. Excellent. Craft. I forgot to make the rhodium plated palladium plate. So let's get ourselves a bending machine and get that done. All right, now we should be able to just craft ourselves up an LuV machine hull just like that. So simple. Claim that quest reward and put it back in there so that we have it for our auto crafting. And we get a Nomi dollar back as well. Very nice. Now, to get the circuit assembling and all that, we need to get into the LuV. We need to get assembly lines and all that jazz going. But that's not what we're interested in doing. What we're interested in doing, I forgot. It's been too long. It's been too long. Yeah, because that's a thing. That's the thing. Yeah, what were we trying to build again? Oh, yeah, we were trying to build the catalyst, right? So, if we jump on back, the conflux catalyst. There we go. You know, that's one of the things about this that you just kind of get a little carried away. It's the osmiridium that we are trying to make, right? Now, osmiridium, we need the osmiridium dust, and that requires the LuV mixer. So we need to get the mixer of the LuV, which is this guy right here, which we're pretty close on. We need to get the rhodium plated palladium rotor and an electric motor. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like the next step here is we have to build an assembly line. which is going to obviously cause just a couple of problems. We do not have that. 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 We do have that, though. So we have one item here. We also don't have the soldering alloy, I believe, either. And we need the data stick to make an electric motor. Oofda. Oofda, oofda. The other option is, what is this scanner? What does that require? I do not know. Advanced scanner, HV. Okay. So I can make research result item, not produced by this recipe directly. Okay. So I need to do this. This is the way I need to go. So on that note, I'm a long ways off from that. Well, yes and no. I am and I'm not at the same time. I think, though, that's probably a good time to take a break. I probably also should work my way to get this, because this could also get us the osmiridium. Can I make this? Probably could. Probably could. Elite crafting. I think we could probably pull that, but I would also need to do a different micro sim and all of that stuff too. So yeah, it's a thing. So either we go with the tier 5 micro miner, which requires the medium microverse projector, even though it doesn't say it, as far as I'm aware, it does. Because this guy, yeah, it requires an advanced microverse, which is IV level. And then also on top of that, for us to get into the ores and stuff like this one, we need stabilized uranium, right? If we get stabilized plutonium, we can get into naquita, which is also another thing that we absolutely need. But as you can see, it's a little expensive. It's a little bit expensive at this time. We will have to get this. There's no questions asked, but is this better to go with, or should I jump into assembly lines? I could also get into qubit processing unit as well, but again, I'm kind of going to get caught up by this assembly line here shortly, and the advanced SMD components, stuff like that, that we are kind of getting our backs caught on, as bad as it sounds. So just one of those little things as we progress, and I really would like to try to get into this, because this allows us to complete matter energy, right? Ultimate extended crafting table, which will allow us to automate the crafting tables, these guys here as well. So that is definitely a goal of mine. I would like to get this done, right? Which will allow us to get matter energy completed, which will allow us to automate all of our ultimate crafting tables. And then that can also kind of get us closer to completing a few other details. I also need to go back into here and just kind of complete a few things around here, but it shouldn't be too bad to get that done. So anyways, let me know your thoughts on the best next step. I got to get Cenarium as well. So we have Cenarium, qubit, assembly line, and tier 5, tier 4 micro miner setups that we need to do. So lots to get done, but at least for this episode and for me, because I am a little bit, I'm getting tired. Simple as that. But at least for me now, we are going to bow out. So thank you all so much. Again, I will continue to keep producing pretty constant Stardew Valley content, and I will dabble in some Minecraft stuff when I get around to it, to the best of my ability. And I'm also looking at bringing maybe a few other games to the fold, but I need to see if I like them. I haven't played a lot of them, so I want to make sure, So anyways, that's it. That's all. Thank you all so much, and have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye for now.